Hip-hop and R&B serve as powerful platforms addressing social issues, transforming personal struggles into collective narratives. Through evocative lyrics, artists illuminate systemic injustices, narrate experiences of oppression, and inspire resilience. The rhythmic beats amplify messages resonating deeply with listeners. By uniting communities and sparking crucial conversations, these genres not only entertain, but also empower movements for change, making a significant impact on society.
To Nas. I can't finish the interview without shouting out Nas.
Yeah, man.
You know?
What does Nas's hip-hop mean to you, man?
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. If somebody said Nas the greatest thing that ever happened to rap music, I wouldn't say shit. You feel what I'm saying? I would not say anything.
No objection.
None.
What is it about?
Man, let me tell you one story, man. So in the midst of not only doing 3 King's diseases, one day I'm coming to the studio, I'm early. It's Saturday. This after they won a Grammy. This after, it's Saturday morning. It might have been between 9:30 and 10:15. Who already in the studio then laid us on?
Nas is there?
It's Nas and Hit Boy. It come down to really what's in here, man, and if you really want it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it don't matter what age you are. It don't matter, you know, what, if you up, if you down,
Right.
you got your jury on. If that, like, get on the mic and say something real. You know what I mean? And
Get
if we
on
gonna
the mic.
say one
Yeah.
person's name who's done that year in and year out and stood the test of time and gave their testimony, you know what I mean?
That's
Good,
tough.
bad, and other.
Yeah.
It
Flowers
ain't
to
nothing you
Nas.
could take away from him. He deserved it. He did it. It's not even
Not even close,
it's
man.
not even close, man. It
Through
kept
all
it real
the
the whole
eras,
time.
The whole time.
Hip-hop music has had a major influence on racial and social justice. Hip-hop is one of the most popular genres of music today, and there are probably many artists that come to mind when you think of hip-hop. I want to talk about how hip-hop impacted social justice and how hip-hop was used to give people a voice that weren't often heard. Hip-hop emerged in the 1970s in the Bronx as a way to give predominantly African American communities a voice to be heard as they lacked a lot of wealth and resources. Hip-hop gave people an outlet to form community and solidarity in the fight for social justice. There have been many artists that have made socially conscious music that is relevant even today. One hip-hop artist in particular I want to highlight is, as you see on my shirt, Tupac Shakur, regarded as one of the greatest, in my opinion, the greatest rapper/artist to ever live. Tupac has a whole catalog of socially conscious songs, such as Changes, Keep Your Head Up, Dear Mama, and plenty more that you can name. Tupac is one of the most impressive lyricists and poets hip-hop has ever seen. A lot of Tupac's music covered police brutality, war on drugs, low-income neighborhoods, single motherhood, many other important topics that are still relevant today. Not only does hip-hop music fight the issues within the black community, but it also celebrates black culture and uplifts black people in unity. Hip-hop has allowed many voices to be heard, and we continue to still get social justice through the use of storytelling in hip-hop.
Just even the LGBT part of it. Like me being a gay boy in hip-hop and rap, this normal and it's not easy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, everything I can get off my pen, because if I decide to, you know, stop rapping or whatever the case is, I want to be easy for the next gay boy to get through the door versus like, oh, it was Santana, and after Santana started rapping, we ain't seen that.
And that's what I'm saying.
You can't have artists out here promoting sex all day long, knowing that the end result is more than likely diseases, broken homes, perpetuation of trauma, etc. Things that have literally contributed to the destruction of our people.
You know what that made me think about? Why was Sexy Red invited to a school? Then you say, oh, she can't come in here because she smells like weed. So her message and what she was talking about is not child friendly. Y'all said, yeah, come talk to the kids. Talk to the kids about what? Someone from a school, at a school board said, you know what? Bring her on out.
You know, what's the motive?
Right.
What about the taste of the consumer? We criticize the people that produce the content, but what about the people that consume it?
I think that there's obviously a propaganda machine going.
The propaganda machine literally is pushing to destroy the family dynamic. They're investing a lot of money and a lot of time in it. Right now, Sexy Red, it's obvious that she was pushed along with a lot of other people. You know, we love our people, many of them are very ignorant to the fact that they're being used. They think that, oh man, this money coming in, these contracts coming in, these new gigs is coming in, they must like it. No, the reality is you are being used for an agenda. The consumer is being told what to consume. If they get bombarded with the propaganda over and over again, like this, like this, like this, like this, eventually they're going to like it. What did Joseph Goebbels say? I believe he was a chief propagandist under Adolf Hitler. He said, if you tell a lie big enough, long enough, the people will come to believe it. And the same thing happens when it comes to music. They're purposely manipulated to believe that the negative they're pushing out is what the people want. But we have to always remember the fact that when this system is trying to control a people, they use the artists and the leaders to do it, and they manipulate the people to believe that that's who you should follow.
I'm speak from the arena of children, and most of the children I come into contact with, they hate our artists. Drake, J. Cole, people we listen to, they hate their guts. They're like, oh, that's trash or whatever like that. Who they love is the people that we're talking about now. Sexy Red, NBA Youngboy, they can't get enough of it. They like NBA Youngboy. None of them live in his lifestyle, but they love the baby mamas and they love the whole shtick of what he talks about. So they try to live like that. But now you just allowing your kids to do whatever. Yeah. Now your kids got social media because all the other kids got social media. And you don't realize, and I tell parents all the time, go check your kid's phone. I do that every podcast I go on. Go check your kid's phone right now. They're meeting up with people you don't know they're meeting up with. They're talking to people you don't know they're talking to. They're sending nude photos back and forth. They're smoking, etc. Yes, your little Jimmy that you raised all nice, who you let make all the decisions in his life, is doing all this crazy stuff. And this is all of them. Like, all of them are doing craziness, and a lot of it is being perpetuated from them being allowed to utilize social media. What's happening on socials with the algorithms, etc., is being done on purpose for those kids. Those kids are consuming debauchery, so that's all they're showing them on socials, to the point where now they're just seeing OnlyFans girls twerking. Like, I just go look at their phone. Let me look at your Instagram Explore page. Your Explore page will expose who you are. We keep forgetting about kids, like, to a point where we don't talk about them as much as I would like for us to talk about them, or even aim at them. Because who's aiming at them? The NBA young boys and sexy, the ones who ain't selling albums like that. The kids are listening to them. They want NBA young boys saying, I'm gonna ride around the block and blow your head off, and I'm gonna take your girl, and I got 10 baby mamas and blah 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 blah. They love that.
But you know what? So I think they like it because of the repetition. The system is literally doing the same thing that they used to do back in the day with Joe Camel cigarettes. They used to put the ads when you walk into the store, the little refrigerator in the store, that the Camel cartoon ads will be low to their eye line. Camel. It was at their eye line.
Yes.
So there was psychology. It wasn't just like, oh, this is the only place we have to put the thing. It was, we want young people, to King Randall's point, we want to get these young people on death early on, and we want to use a cartoon character to do it. The system does the same thing in the algorithm.
Everything's being pushed heavily, heavily, heavily. The children are listening to people who are ignorant themselves.
I don't want to blame it all on the powers that be, but violence sells, and the power knows that. And when the brothers was, going up into the record labels, looking for deals, record deals, if you're not killing somebody, if you're not selling a kid coke, if you ain't got one of the prettiest cars in the hood and the biggest chains and some of the flyest chicks, they don't want to hear it. So the little kids was going back home and then like, oh, okay, coming back up there, and it's the same little kid that came in a week ago talking about something that may have been okay to listen to. A week later, he a killer. So it's like, the powers that be coerce a lot of it, but now we starting to feed into it to the point where, it's almost, the point of no return, man. The conscious level in the hood is kind of low right now because of that. The majority rules. If the majority is talking blue, and somebody else, come out talking gray, it's hard for that person to get, people to see that color because there's so much blue out there, you know what I mean? So, if we can put a balance back in it, man, the consumers got to understand that, it's their choice first. And they the ones that, make or break what we do. So, support what you believe in. And hopefully, like I said, the majority rules. If, when Rakim come back through, and, a few other rappers, that got a little positive vibe, or not even a positive vibe, just a real hip-hop vibe that ain't talking no, killer, I'll sell you a kid coke. But, you know what I mean? Hopefully, man, time just, become coming full circle again. You know, it can't be so much of that, man. You know what I mean? And the little kids, even the kids, kind of tired of the BS, man. So hopefully, the next couple years, we can get back into what we call hip hop.
A lot of music is quite crude about women and sometimes insulting. Do you think that your music isolates women compared to men?
At times.
Do you think that's okay?
It isolates men too. I don't discriminate.
Isolates men?
Yeah, I don't with you. I don't with it. It's the same thing. You diss men all the time. Is this like a woman justice thing about Rita or something like that?
Should I still listen to it if I don't agree with what they're saying?
I only speak about my experiences. At the end of the day, I'm not here to talk about the difference between and women.
So am I a or a woman?
I don't know you well enough to tell.
I came, I saw, I praise the Lord, and break the Lord.
God bless America. You wanna free us, pay them teachers like they senators. I pray my brother see the king in his people. I pray my sister see the queen in her people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I still pay my taxes, yet they pay us minimum wage. Pulled up with that pulled the shot, that ain't no gaze. Cause we ain't gonna rest until them folks is caged. Ooh, yeah, nah. I made $1 million and I never went to Harvard. I told my daddy he gon' have a wealthy daughter. Blacker the berry melon in my alma mater. Ooh, we use a bad mother, shut your mouth. And I won't rest until a black face on in Gucci. I seen the future and Wakanda ain't a movie. I talked to God, he said my skin was such a beauty. Ooh, we use a bad mother, shut your mouth. Hey.
Hilarious.
Ooh, yeah. It's a feeling. You gotta have that ooh, yeah feeling. Yeah. You could sing Mary Had a Little Lamb.
Yeah.
Mary had a little lamb, ooh, yeah, man. She was, ooh, yeah, man. Ooh, yeah, Mary. They do. Damn. Buddy, when I saw it. When I saw it.
I had to bring it up.
I'm glad you did. It's my first time talking about this shit. When I saw it.
You want to whoop somebody's ass?
My ass. I do put my own. Oh, shit. My ass. I'm like, whoa. I didn't see that coming.
Oh, man. Is that it?
If it is what it is.
Is that what we did?
That's what we did.
Oh, that's what we did. Oh, that's how we live.
That's how we live.
Oh, that's how we talking.
Oh, that's how we live. Listen, my
things
brother.
like that, you can laugh when you're a legend. You can laugh at stuff like that.
You can laugh when you're a legend.
Oh, somebody done me wrong, done me wrong.
Can't lie, I am tickled greatly.
All night long, time is slipping away from me. Yeah. Jojo, you know what? Jojo, what boy? Jojo, what boy? Somebody give me life, 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 life. Hey, hey, hey.
Took one. I can tell you that I love you if I love you from minute one. If you don't respect the shooter, then you probably won't use your gun. And you run like a shook one. Who do you love? Don't you wanna show the time that you're always thinking of? But you tucking on your jewels when you act like you're too tough. And you run like a shook one.
It works so much differently than when I was coming up. So my perspective may be a little skewed. I've been independent for a long time now,
Sure.
2007, but I have the advantage of having a catalog or touring the world because of those hits. And that came from the majors and a different time in music and business where there were budgets before the internet, before Napster.
That's right.
I give praise where praise is due. They did that at Interscope and Universal, and I was also just a test dummy to see if R&B could survive on a rap and rock label in between Death Row and Marilyn Manson. Here's this R&B chick.
Yeah.
What is this? We don't know it. We don't understand it, but let's give it a try. But somebody had to believe.
Yeah.
And that's very scary when nothing there has been ever proven and you're still stepping and treading very lightly